This morning, growing concern about the nation's food supply chain. Just days after one of the biggest pork processing plants in the country was forced to shut down in South Dakota because of a COVID-19 outbreak, Smithfield Foods says it's closing two more plants, which process ham and bacon.
This is unique in the fact that we've not had a plant shutdown of this nature before.
And now in Iowa, at least 2 deaths from COVID-19 have been confirmed at a Tyson Foods plant. Hundreds of workers are infected. The North American meat industry says the meat supply is strong, but more plant closures could bring shortages in the stores.
If we continue to see shutdowns of plants going forward that can't operate, the crisis that we're in, that we could see some further disruptions in retail.
We don't know what we will be doing with all those extra hogs.
With more processing plants falling idle, farmers are increasingly worried their meat won't make it to the market.
We'll try to get them into other plants, but if other plants start to close, then it's the same problem.
This comes as grocery stores struggle to meet historic demand, with more people than ever now eating at home. Restaurants and school lunches no longer an option. Experts say it's that change in demand, not the supply, that is the biggest challenge when it comes to the food supply chain right now.
The way food is prepared and packaged to be sold in a restaurant or a school is significantly different than the way it's packaged for you to buy in the grocery store. Our supply chain is sophisticated, efficient, integrated, and synchronized, and it's taken us a few days to relocate the misalignment between institutional settings and grocery settings. You might think of it as an interstate when it's flowing along well, and you have a crash at one place, it backs up, and that's what's happened in the food supply chain, but we're working through that.
And guys, we can't.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua Baruch Kodash, which Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's true name. Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, it's his true name. And Ruach Kodash is the Holy Spirit. I'm also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well in the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there pushing his word in all truth and in all sincerity. And that clip was from ABC News. And, showing us how the meat plants, they're shutting down due to this COVID-19 situation. And, famines are approaching. They're fast approaching. And this is just, one situation. There's been several things that have been happening, the past few months, actually several years, but especially the past few months, okay, with the food supplies. Right? You have a lot of meat, okay, and goods that, especially that were from China, okay, that, we're supposed, that are being imported from, these places, they're coming here to America. Those goods are now actually being, they're not being basically what's the word I'm looking for? They're basically not being unloaded, Salakia. They're staying in these ports, okay? You have a lot of, food that's, rotting away in these, containers, okay? And you also have had, especially last year, you've had, with all these natural disasters, especially in the Midwest, you had, millions of livestock, being destroyed, thousands and thousands of crops, millions of crops that were destroyed last year. Okay, so the food supply is very low, actually. It's not high at all. Okay? And yield has just been terrible for years. Especially if you've been, watching this, this whole situation progress. Okay? And we've been, watching this, nonstop for the past few years. Okay? So what they're saying on the news, with the supplies being, being available is not true. That is not true. Okay? That is a completely false statement. All right? But I'm going to get back into the second Ezra chapter 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay, meaning that there's going to be no supplies. It says, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Okay, and that's, that last part's going into the water supply, because eventually that's going to get cut off too. Okay, especially if they throw an EMP out here. All right, because with this modern day society, everything's run on electronics, and these cities, their whole their whole sewer system is run on the grid. Okay, it's all run on electronics. So once that EMP goes off and these electronics go down, okay, or if anything else happens to the the computer system, that water is going to stand still, and you people aren't going to be able to find any water sources. Okay, and there's only so many bottled waters, and especially you're going to have people killing one another for that. People are going to hoard the supplies, hide it. All right, so these things are coming. These famines are about to hit America. All right, but see, for the men of the Lord, though, all right, and their families, and the believers in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, they're not going to have to worry about that. I think that's in the book of Isaiah. Servants are going to eat. Okay, my servants shall eat. Okay, I'm going to look this up real quick. Because, for us, we don't have to worry about these things. All right. Up right here. This is Isaiah 65 and this is Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing of joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right? And that's, what's going to happen. See, right now, the followers of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, we're looked down upon. People are laughing at us. We're struggling, because a lot of us, have forsaken this world, okay? And we don't have, great job opportunities, all right? A lot of us, are in a very, low estate right now. But see, the table's turning now. You're starting to see these people out here, they're in dire straits. They're in these, perilous situations now. And it's only going to get worse. These people are going to go nuts out here, especially once the food supply is cut off. All right? Once that food supply and that water supply is cut off, it's a wrap. With that comes what? Home invasions, robbery, burglaries, murders. Okay? You're going to see, as the scriptures talk about, neighbors, they're going to, basically kill one another because of the lack of, resources. Okay? These things are coming. But see, we're, the men of the Lord and they're, and the followers and the believers, they're going to be okay. The Lord's going to shield us from all these, terrible things that are about to happen. It's going to be like the movie The Road. If brothers, have seen that, and if you haven't, I highly suggest you watch that movie. And then there's a particular scene where the man and his son, they stumble across a I believe it was like a farm, and on the farm there was a bunker that they stumbled across, and pretty much they found supplies, okay, that was stored up, and they were able to eat and drink, and they were famished. They haven't eaten in days, haven't drank in days, and they were able to recover. They were able to be rejuvenated. Okay? And that's what's going to happen for us. We're going to be able to you know, eat and drink in those days. All right, we're not gonna have to worry about these things, okay? And I'm gonna just get this real quick in the Psalms, the 37th chapter, and we'll end it off. All right, make this, you know, a short lesson. We don't have to, you know, keep this, you know, too long. But it says here in Psalms 37, or is it 34? Well, this is good. I didn't even expect it. But maybe this was a spirit then for me to find this. All right, I'll get these three verses right here. This, like I said, this is a spirit. I didn't even know this was in here. All right, this is Psalms 37 and 17. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord Yahweh upholdeth the righteous. Yahweh knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. Okay, so the Lord is going to protect his elect. The Lord is going to protect the followers and believers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. See, the rest of these people, they're going to be broken down. They're going to be ashamed. Okay? They're going to be in a low estate. Well, we're going to be okay. We're going to have that shield around us, that hedge. Okay? I'm going to get Psalms 34. We'll end it off, you know, in Psalms 34. This is Psalms 34 and 6. This poor man cried, and the Lord Yahweh heard him, and saved him out of all of his troubles. The angel of the Lord Yahweh encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them. You see, the Lord is going to deliver us, okay, from these perilous times. Okay? The Lord is going to deliver us from these evil times. And it says, here we go, right here. This is the one I wanted. I want to get these last two verses here. It says, this is Psalms 34 and 17 now. The righteous cry, and the Lord Yahweh heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh delivereth him out of them all. Okay, and that's what's coming. We're about to get delivered, all right, from these troublous times. Okay, and this is just one thing. Famines, all right, is just one thing that's about to come to this place, because it's about to get, this place is about to get hit with multiple, you know, afflictions. All right, there's gonna be war, cannibalism, famines, riots, okay, diseases. These are just to name a few things that are about to hit this place, okay? And the Lord's going to save us out of them all. And I think I'm going to end it off with that, and hopefully this was edifying. And with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there who push his word in all truth and in all sincerity. Shalom.